I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm...
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker III. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
3 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
They run again with Walker.
At the 42.
And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. You talk about this Lions defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Dart. Throw out wide to Walker. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 20.
Straight ahead, Walker.
Seahawks.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this would be a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
My dad used to tell me all the time when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Here's Dart. Goes in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
19 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Walker. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. So they'll change things around before the snap.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Lions are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the
Swaghawks
and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
You talk about this Seahawk defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going deep for Walker. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd and 9 here. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 10. And the
Walker
Seahawks
now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
That's taken in by Arroyo. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
3rd and 8.
Now Dart. That will call. It's Horton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Torrey Horton, 38 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to the knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Having a turn and run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 33, here's second down and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Back 60. Come 19. Let's go now. Park, press on 80. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop it in his tracks at the 15-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks.
And Walker once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw, Dart. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. To the right side, this is Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And this one's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Down the right sideline and down to the 19-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Option play, they'll give to Walker. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing his dart. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Nice one, Spade.
2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And past the 40. The 40's out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
41-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
2nd and 9 now. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Brian Branch with it. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw here. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is first and 10 right now.
34-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground at 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Britton Strange, 34 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the
Game sucks.
down to 4.
Seahawks 35, Lions 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. That's a strong running. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 156 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he fights forward for a nice 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Hand off here to Walker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll go. Here's Dart. Open man has got away on the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Walker with another carry. And he's across the track into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Touchdown,
Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 2-0 start. Picked up by Kirby Joseph.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
For Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A short throw there to Strange. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And he is caught. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Zay Flowers, 66 yards. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Point after try forthcoming. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Seahawks 41,
90 ticks to go. Still time, but they need this onside kick. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On the handoff, this is Walker. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my team.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Carlson able to put this one through. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll look to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.